Alright, hello everybody, and welcome back to the Stanley Parable. I had just started loading up the game. This is just after I had put in the current time, so I think it's about to do something. So it says, hang on. Before we get started, can I just say something? Thank you for actually setting the clock both times you've booted up the game. A lot of people don't take that step seriously. They just leave the clock set at 12 and call it a day. But you're actually taking the time to set the clock, and I appreciate that. That's how I know you care about this experience. You're paying attention. I don't even have any way of knowing if the times you're setting are correct. Tell you what, I'll make you a deal. Since you've been so cooperative, next time you boot up the game and see the screen, just set the clock to your favorite time. Go ahead, pick whichever time you want, even if it's not the correct time. You've earned it. Hi, Pumpkin. Hi, Pumpkin. Alright, I'll let you get back to your video game now. Nice.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Does this mean I would have to start, like, everything over again? Or is this gonna lead me somewhere? Not quite sure.
Stanley came to a set of two open doors.
Yeah, let's go up to the boss's room. And we'll put in the computer input.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office,
God.
hoping he might find an answer there.
Almost spilled my drink, Pumpkin. Okay, it's empty now, so you can knock it over if you want. What are you guys doing? What you doing?
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Alright. Nope. Okay. I wonder if those doors are open at all.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
What was it? 2845.
Unraveled, Stanley wondered. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music. Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Raymond, that's some really aggressive licking you're doing there. Alright, we're gonna go down and then we're gonna turn left.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley
to
realized
escape.
He felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring
I haven't
of
done that
emotion
yet.
in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long. Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Escape.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
That's creepy.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Nope. We're gonna keep going.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Whee! Whoa. Oh,
As the
yeah,
machine whirred into
okay.
motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Farewell, Stanley.
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
I'm still here. Hello. Stanley Parable.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now?
There's the
Do you see that
office.
Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
All the way until you find the 2 doors. This blueprint shows the office from the beginning of the game. The path from Stanley's office to the 2 doors was the first part of the game that was built. Sections have been added and altered throughout development. Through the core layout remains almost identical to the first iteration. The pacing of this opening session was important to get right. This corridor has been moved and altered to make sure the player reaches the 2 doors in a good time. The set of the 2 open doors was the very first concrete piece of the Stanley Parable's design. Once this room was created, the rest of the game emerged as an extension of it, an exploration of the contradiction this room posed. Filing cabinets. There's a desk. The office. Button sounds. The selection of the sounds used throughout the game when buttons are pressed. Each sound is a mix of a keyboard stroke and a synthesized tone. Can I not click them? There we go. Nice. Hi, pumpkin. Hi, baby girl. Yeah, the credits. Boss's office. Screens from the development of the boss's office. Okay. You have the office clock. Always showing the same time. Hey, pumpkin. Hi. Hi, baby girl. The lounge. Microsoft facility. Oh. Narration outtakes. Kevin Brighting, the voice of the narrator, recorded dialogue for
Then he
the...
pushed the number 4. Let's see.
These are clips from early takes that were not used in the final game. I wonder if it's real.
Nothing there. Shoot. Well, try the other one then. Where were all of his co-workers? Oh, I don't know. How about they're throwing a surprise party for him for all his button pushing? Does that sound plausible to you? Number 6. Stanley stood on the snow.
Huh.
Now
Interesting.
then, this elevator for sure.
It's so quiet. Freedom ending. This was the very first incarnation of a freedom ending in the game's alpha. Countdown desk. The desk from early version of the countdown ending. Wait. Wait, I want to push it. Do it again. Come on. What? Weird. Zending levers. Part of the zending. Player would pull a lever and the narrator would describe what color they had pulled. Okay. Oh, I can't pull them? We had 4 major teaser trailers over the course of the game's development, each meant to convey something about the spirit of the game. This is the first one, released in May 2012. Features a series of broken rooms, the voice of the narrator informing viewers that he is repairing a new version of the Stanley Parable. No audio? Okay. Huh. Okay. God, there's so much. Holy shit. This is so weird. From left to right, the evolution of Stanley's office over time. First was created November 2011, second March 2012, third in February 2013. Okay. Very good. Exit.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
Okay.
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Turn off your PlayStation. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let...
Do I... Oh. I wonder if that's an actual thing that you have to do. Like, actually turn off your PlayStation. Nope. Hold on. Hey, what's going on back there? Are you being nice, Raymond, or are you being a dick?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, I want to see... Okay, I'm going to have to do this thing again, where I put in the input. Hello? There we go. And then I'll do a different ending. Oh, wait. Not yet. We won't do that one yet. We're gonna go to the right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nope. Going straight.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
Alright.
I realize that
I guess I can't go to that vent until...
But the fact is that the story has been
until I unlock the new content.
All this time.
We'll do that
There's
later.
Someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
Hi,
Someone
Raymond.
you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her. This is it, Stanley.
Alright,
Your
this
chance
time...
to redeem yourself. yourself.
This time we're gonna
To
pick up
put
the
your
phone.
work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting. That's her, Stanley.
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just
Yes,
pouring
it's
the
me,
fry
dear.
out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Oh.
Gotcha! Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife? Who want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a
Oh,
point here, Stanley. I'm
that's
trying
so
to get you to
rude.
see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
Okay. Hi, weird
This is a very
mannequin.
sad story about the death of a man named Stanley. Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Wonder if something happens if you don't press anything. Let's see. I don't think anything happens.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life. But in his mind, in his mind he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him. And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Hi, Pumpkin.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to two open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Prepared dinner.
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he
Hi,
began to
Raymond.
fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
Tell your kids a story.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time. But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the
just
same
slowly
buttons
turns
he
into your
always has.
office.
Nothing has changed.
That's kinda
The longer
sad.
he spends here, the more invested he gets. The more he forgets which life is the real one.
Hey, buddy. Hi, Raymond.
And I'm
go
trying to
to
tell
sleep.
him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer. That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't
buddy.
listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Okay. think at this point you have to press
You
it.
see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself? I suppose
Question
I
nothing.
can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button.
Please
And I
die.
tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
Oh, oh, jeez. Is that it? I think that's all for that ending.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could
All
it
right,
mean?
let's see
Stanley
here.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Input, yes. All right, we're gonna come back in here.
Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the trophy? Click a door 5 times? Is that all you think a trophy is worth? No, 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 no.
Yes.
I can't just
It's
give
so
these
worth it.
merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now, suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
Okay. Let's count at this point.
No, 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 no. I'm still not feeling it. I want this trophy to have meant something.
Yes.
It has to be a true reward for valiant effort.
I
want to
agree.
see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way no matter the cost.
Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
20 and 417. Where's 417? Should be right. That's 15. 417.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
437. 30.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
415. 415. 8, 9,
Now,
10.
back to door number 437.
437. Let's go.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine.
Copy machine.
All right, back to room 417. I'm really
417.
feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
The excitement is amazing.
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
419. 419's desk. Can I even climb on it?
Yes! This is great! You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
416. Where's 416? I think it's this one. No? Oh no. Where's 416? Where are you? Oh, here we go.
We've almost got it! Now the copy machine, do that one again!
Copy machine. Let's go. Copy machine, let's go.
Finish it off, Stanley! 5 clicks on door 430! Yes! We did it! Oh, wow. That felt amazing. Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm not proud of how far we've come today.
Oh man. Oh, that's so funny. That is so funny. That was great. That was so great.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Let's see. Okay, let's go.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow, yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Alright, we're gonna get on the catwalk again.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. What? Really? And in the middle of something, do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Alright, let's go through the red door this
Oh,
time.
thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The 2 of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we
It's
just
going in a circle.
stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Okay.
What do we want? What are we looking for?
Yeah, what are we looking for? Whoa.
Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it?
It
If we
is.
just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
Oh, this is pretty. It's so pretty. Whoa. Whoa. So pretty. Does it just end at some point, or do I just leave? Hey, Raymond. Hi, Pumpkin. Come here. Come here, girl. Just gonna plop down on the table, huh? Alright, this is pretty and all, but let's see what happens when I leave.
No,
Hey!
wait. Where are you going? Oh, no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
Okay.
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me. Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing.
Hey. Alright, here we go.
No!
Oh.
Thank God you lived. You had me worried there for a moment. Now, can we please get back to the other room? No. No, no, what are you doing, Stanley? Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this?
He sounds genuinely concerned.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me?
Pumpkin, stop. Walking really slow.
Yes, perhaps you can. Perhaps you finally see what I'm talking about. I know you'll see that we can't be happy
so pretty.
if we leave this place. You can see that, can't you?
Oh, we're going back.
No, perhaps not. My God, is this really how much you dislike my game? That
No,
you'll throw yourself
not
from
at
this
all.
platform over and over to be rid of it? You are literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly? Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore.
It's going really slow
I
now.
just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask. It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours. Is it over?
Oh,
It's going to
jeez.
restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
He sounds so sad. Oh, man. There we go.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Alright, we're heading back up to
When
the
Stanley came to a set
office.
of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
We'll do
Yet there
the
was not a
input.
single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his coming to a staircase. Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Alright, input has been received. Damn it. Let's see.
Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Quelle surprise.
Quelle surprise. Oh, I think it is that. Is that French? Oh, what a surprise. That's great.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Alright. This time...
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
This time we're gonna go to the end and then we'll press yes. Instead of
Now the
no.
monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building.
There's my
Stanley's
office.
co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen. And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time?
Yes.
Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been
Pumpkin.
manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't
Hi,
accept
baby girl.
it. His own life in someone else's control? Never.
Hi.
It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions.
I wonder if I can do
Happy
this
or
yet.
sad or content.
Maybe
Walking,
not yet.
eating, working.
Hi,
all of
baby.
it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Oh, it's on and off. So we're gonna press on this time.
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave.
I know.
If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system.
Oh,
In
no.
the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are said to explode, eliminating the
Oh,
entire
man.
complex. How long until detonation then?
Let's say...
Say, 2 minutes.
Oh my god.
Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind.
Oh, no.
What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is.
Oh, the lights are on in
More
this
time
room.
to talk about you, about me.
Oh, does this mean I can,
What all this means.
I can do the
barely
1, 2,
know
3.
Where to start.
Oh. Where does this go?
You'd like to know where your co-workers are. A moment of solace before you're obliterated.
Oh, I can't do this.
Mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story.
4 is up
Sometimes
there,
when I
isn't
tell
it? Yeah.
I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside,
4.
or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though. This version
I hope
of
this is
events
actually
has been
doing
rather
something.
amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even
Shit.
better. My
Must be a
goodness,
code.
Only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen
3
to
attempts
screen,
remaining.
clicking on every little thing in this
Shit.
room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something
1?
here will save me.
A blue 1?
Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking
Where's
away
the
to
blue
your death.
1?
You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless.
There's
To
a
see
blue
you
1
remain
somewhere.
humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first.
Oh,
so
jeez.
you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30
Hey.
seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here. Just you being blown to pieces.
I really don't know what to do here.
Your life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice.
I'm pretty sure there's a way to figure it out.
It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we
Hey.
begin until the moment I say happily ever after.
Oh, jeez.
Even now, Stanley's office was a distant memory. What did it look like? There was a computer, perhaps, and a painting. Was it a painting or a photo? He could no longer recall. No matter how hard Stanley looked,
So there's a fifth
he couldn't
one.
find a trace of his co-workers.
Oh, the fifth one would probably be his computer, so we'll have to come back. Let's start the new content.
Oh, new content? What does that mean, new content?
Let's find out.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers. After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over. Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content. Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
Yeah, very mesmerizing.
Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere or... Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if them... Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Gimme the content, Stanley. All right, let's see. It's the
A
jump circle.
Ah, that's so annoying. You can't jump outside of the circle. Fine. We'll keep going. You
Is
can't
that it?
jump.
Surely that's not all the
Wait,
new
what is that?
content. There
No,
has to be
seriously, we
something else,
disabled
right?
it. Nice.
Another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. I could count to 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh, wait.
Wait, there's more.
Very good. Yes. I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is. That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's trophies, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test trophy, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this?
I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable. It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always. What do you say, friend?
Yeah, let's do it.
プレイステーション